Hi, kindergarten friends. Today we're going to read a story called Jabari Jumps by Gaia, Cornwall. And on the back it says, working up the courage to take a big leap is hard, but Jabari is nearly almost ready to make a great splash. I want you to think, what do you think the story is going to be about? Working up the courage to take a big leap is hard, but Jabari is nearly almost ready to make a big splash. Can you think about that? And can you whisper in your hand? I think that the story is going to be about. All right. Jabari jumps. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swim lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb to the top of the ladder, and they walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms, bent their knees, and sprang up, 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 and then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari looked at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kids behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. How do you think Jabari's feeling right now? Can you shout out and tell me how you think Jabari's feeling? Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and it feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Up and up and up. Until he got to the top, Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. "I love surprises," he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up, off the board, flying. You see Jabari's dad waving to him? Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh! "Jabari, you did it," said his dad. "I did it," said Jabari. "I'm a great jumper. And you know what?" "What?" said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. All right, so friends, in this story, Jabari jumps. Jabari really wants to jump off the high diving board, but then he decides that he realizes that he's really scared, and so he kind of tries to make up some excuses, like telling all the other kids to go first because he's feeling a little scared. And then he's like, "You know what? I forgot to do my stretches. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. I haven't decided what I want to do," because he's scared. And then his dad says, "You know what? Sometimes when we're scared, if we take a deep breath and tell ourselves that it'll be okay, that we can turn those jumpy feelings inside our body into a different feeling called surprise." So my friends, I want you to think, has there been a time when you were scared to do something, but then you tried it? And then at the end, did Jabari, when he tried it, did he really love jumping off the diving board? Yeah. So I want you to think, is there a time where you were scared to do something, but then you tried it and you end up really liking it? All right. I want you to talk to somebody at your home about what one of those times were, okay? All right.